Welcome to
our TED Talk, and they like do that or something.
Okay, bye-bye. School is stressful, and we're gonna talk about that today. So, schizophrenia is a long-term mental disorder of a type involving a breakdown in the relation between thought, emotion, and behavior, leading to faulty perception and inappropriate actions and feelings, withdrawal from reality and personal relationships into fantasy and delusion, and a sense of mental fragmentation. This is a chronic disorder and illness. You will usually, if this disease usually affects people ages 16 to 30, and it is a brain disease. This is Vincent van Gogh. There he is. A lot of people know him, but they don't know that he had schizophrenia, and he struggled with it a lot throughout his life. And he spent most of his time in mental hospitals because he was kind of crazy and he was hearing voices, which schizophrenia does. Click it. Okay, so public school is really difficult for schizophrenic patients because there's a lot of stress that comes with school, and schizophrenic people don't handle stress well. That's why most schizophrenic patients are homeschooled.
Eating disorders. They are any range of psychological disorders characterized by abnormal or disturbed eating habits, such as anorexia, bulimia, or binge. An eating disorder is like either you eat too much, you don't eat at all, or you throw up to like help you with your body image. Like if you don't like your body image or you're stressed, you usually have an eating disorder. This person right here, Chanel Gover, had an eating disorder last year in 7th grade. She had anorexia nervosa, and she didn't really like her body image, so she wouldn't eat as much, and she ended up losing like 30 pounds. And it's not that safe to do it that way because you could end up dying. You could lose your hair, get yellow skin. Eating disorders in school. People start to notice you never eat, you start to lose weight and become really slim. People ask what's wrong and bother you when you don't eat. Maybe you get compliments and feel better, but then the compliments encourage you to lose more weight. And back in March 25th, 2013, Governor Bob McDonnell passed the law in Virginia to get papers sent home for grades 5 through 12 for warning signs and symptoms of eating disorders, so people knew who had eating disorders. And to the next person.
Post-traumatic stress disorder, also known as PTSD, is a mental health condition that's triggered by a terrifying event, either experiencing it or witnessing it. This girl is Annika Katulis. She is currently in the 8th grade, and when she was younger, and up to when she was the age of 8 to the late age of 13, her father's ex would hit her. She would push her into walls, slap her. She would use words to like mess with her head. And that those getting hit by an older woman that's supposed to protect you and supposed to be the person that loves you is it's a hard thing to experience. And so she was diagnosed with PTSD. And like when she went to school, it didn't really help because she developed the fear of getting hit by other people, like older women that were she had a fear that all older women were the same, that she would get hit if she didn't do something right, or that they would like mess with her head by calling her names if she didn't do something the way they wanted it. And she developed her life like that. That's how she was raised, and that's how she learned to act. And school didn't really help because there are a bunch of female teachers, and that kind of gives them like that doesn't make her feel safe. And other people that experience the same kind of PTSD as she does and did might feel the same way, because PTSD is triggered by flashbacks and memories, and certain smells and images can trigger it. So, like seeing an older woman walk at you with like no expression on their face, like just a resting face, just walk, like not even at you, but like walk near you, that can scare a kid that went through that. So,
Okay,
your sources.
that's it for TED Talk. Okay, bye.
You can't see me, I'm black.